Hi third graders. Today we're going to continue with Unit 8. Today we are looking at Lesson 8.5, Adjectives as Subject Complements. So I know you've been diagramming for a few days, and we have diagrammed before in class. We've diagrammed several pages in our English workbooks. But today we're going to take a look specifically at Lesson 8.5, Adjectives as Subject Complements. Now we know that adjectives tell us more about nouns. So we're going to go ahead and begin reading on page 192 from the top. A subject complement comes after a being verb. Some being verbs are is, are, was, and were. So remember, those are those little small words that don't show actions. They're called being verbs. So we just read 4 of them: is, are, was, and were. And hopefully you'll remember those since we've talked about them before in class. So let's go ahead and continue reading. A subject complement tells more about the subject of the sentence. An adjective can be a subject complement. So let's go ahead and take a look at this sample sentence right here. The beach is noisy. To diagram it, I'm going to go ahead and draw my horizontal line. And remember, in class, we always ask ourselves questions. Who or what are we talking about in this sentence? Beach. So it's our subject. Beach, what? Is. We have our being verb. And in this sentence, beach is what? The beach is noisy. So since it's a subject complement, remember my line is going to be in the direction of the subject that it is describing. In this case, noisy is describing the beach. Again, so you see how the line is pointing in this direction because it is telling us more about the beach. And then let's not forget the word the. The is again telling more about the subject beach. Let's take a look at one more sentence that we'll diagram together. The sand is hot. The sand is hot. Now, based on how we diagram this sentence right here, I want you to think for just a second before I do it. Think about what's going to go where to diagram it. Ask yourself the question, who or what? Sand. Sand what? Is. There's our being verb. Sand is what? My line's going to go again towards the subject. Sand is hot. Hot is telling me more about the subject, sand. So again, that's why my line is going to be drawn in this direction towards the word that it is describing. An easy way to remember it. And then the word the, again, is going to go under the subject, sand. So I hope that helps you to diagram the sentences that you are going to be doing on your own right now. See you next time, third graders.